So there are three key components. Number one, for all on-site dining, retail food establishments will be required to use reusable dishes. Number two, for any takeaway food items, retail food establishments will be required to use home compostable containers. And number three, all disposable cups will now have a 25-cent fee associated with them. The 25-cent disposable cup fee is intended to help offset some of the cost associated with purchasing home compostable takeaway cups for local retailers. It's also intended to serve as an incentive for customers to bring their own reusable cups with them. The 25-cent fee is retained by the local business. Hence, it should help to offset some of their costs associated with providing those disposable cups. So one important distinction is that our ordinance requires home compostable, which is very different than industrial compostable. So a lot of times we see these plastic products that are marketed as being compostable. And yes, they can be composted if they go to an industrial composting facility. However, we do not currently have access to an industrial composting facility for our yard and food waste on the island. That's really why we helped to create this ordinance to focus on the home compostable component, because we wanted to make sure that people who do have a backyard or do have access to a compost bin or pile could safely dispose of these materials. And if by chance any of them do make their way out into the natural environment, they will break down much more quickly than plastic would, and they don't contain the same types of chemicals that can cause harm for our waterways and for wildlife and the environment. Home compostable, as defined in our ordinance, really refers to items that are natural fiber based or able to quickly break down in a non-industrial composting environment. So really thinking about a plant-based material that could break down in your backyard compost bin. Home compostable also means that it needs to be free of all intentionally added fluorinated chemicals, which is really designed to help protect human health. And then the last part of the definition says that it needs to be certified by a third party like the Biodegradable Products Institute, the CMA, or OK Compost Home. The question we probably get most frequently is, how do I dispose of these home compostable products? So the best thing you can do is to actually have a backyard home compost bin or pile where you can safely dispose of these materials where they will naturally break down. If you live in an apartment or condominium, there are also countertop bins, worm bins, or deck bins that you may be able to use. The city has a really great website with a lot of educational materials available in a couple of different languages that are really designed to help educate residents, businesses, and visitors to the island. We do have on our website a spreadsheet that lists different examples of bowls, cups, utensils, plates, trays, boxes, really anything you can think of that we've found in a compliant home compostable option. We've also been able to work with different vendors to get them to voluntarily offer discount codes for local businesses to try to make the purchase of those materials more affordable. If you're a business and you're starting to feel a little overwhelmed about all of the new requirements that are coming your way, please reach out to city staff. We're here to help to investigate different product options for you, to help answer your questions, and to help navigate you through this process. It's going to be a process for all of us over the next couple of months, and things are going to be a little bit bumpy, but we're going to do our best to help support the businesses, and we know that our businesses are going to do their best to try to comply with the new regulations. If you are a customer, please go out and support your local businesses and really try to help them by doing your part to reduce waste, bring your own cup, and be patient and understanding as we all work through these new regulations together.